Hey boys, hasn't it occurred to you that this isn't the best way of getting somebody's attention? At all? I'm sure you mutts are looking for a new squeaky toy, but not every stick that comes your way is what you're looking for. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you forget about last time? You know, the last time I kicked your ass 6 ways to Sunday, of course. And man, was it embarrassing for you, 6 strong boys like yourselves, to be beaten by little old me. That isn't going to be an isolated incident if you keep talking like that. Maybe I'll break your leg this time. It's not the easiest bone to break, but it'll keep you from running, and be a reminder of your horseplay for weeks to come. Would you really want to be down another dog before the equinox? Yeah, you heard me. Go off now, chase your own tails and all that, you egg-sucking, pig-headed sons of... My apologies. A lady of my stature, but a lady no less, shouldn't use that kind of language, especially in front of company. Now, what about you? Very nice indeed. Except, why aren't you more careful when you're roaming the streets at night? You'll never know what you encounter. You'll never know what you could encounter. I wasn't talking about those guys, all bark and no bite. I was talking about me. I can tell you're trying not to laugh. You can. Go ahead. If I didn't know myself as well as I did, I'd laugh too. Now, what in the world are you doing out here? Walking home. I see. Well, I'm sure you wouldn't mind if I walked you home, would you? I wouldn't want you to run into more trouble after you ran into that pack of wild dogs. Honestly, they're so uncivilized. I compare them to dogs more often than not, but they're more like cavemen, to be honest. Grunting and moaning all the time, carrying their big clubs. The emphasized brow, tell me you don't see it. Of course, what does civilized mean in a world like this? It would be easy to say that humans are like animals, in the way they eagerly and greedily fight to get their fill. But animals and humans are supposedly creatures of compassion. No, really. I can be cynical all I want, but the way we unite as a group and work for a common goal while looking out for each other, even those who can't do as much or don't, has been recorded throughout history. If being uncivilized relates closer to being more compassionate and caring, what does it mean to be civil? And is it an insult to be considered outside of society for those reasons? Well, big questions, right? I'm sure this is exactly what you wanted from an escort. 9th grade philosophy questions. If you did, I'm happy to deliver. So, are you new in town? I haven't seen you around before, and believe me, I know everything about everybody you could want to know about. Oh, the usual stuff. Neighborhood gossip, extramarital affairs. Nothing especially juicy, but, interesting. I used to be a steady kid, but there's a certain charm to small towns in the middle of nowhere, where nothing ever happens. Things happen. Lots of things happen. But a lot of people don't notice. A lot of people in the city leave outliers, witnesses. A lot of people in a sleepy little town like this is every other person in town. It's safer out here. What am I? Who am I? Now, that's a loaded question no matter how you spin it, my dear. Where did you say you lived? Ah, right. You didn't. But you think it's only a few blocks away? Sure. I'll walk you to your front door. What'd you say your name was? You didn't. I suppose that shows my conversational priorities. My apologies. What is it? I'm Luciana. Lucy to you, something else to somebody else. You know how it is, surely. Oh, is this your house? All right. I'll leave you be for the evening. May I say something, though? You're lucky I showed up when I did. It would have been a shame if those brutes spilled a single drop of the ruby red blood that flows through your veins. And I wouldn't want to hear about it if that happens. So, if you feel the need to go somewhere in the evening, anywhere by foot, allow me to escort you. Oh, no. It's not a burden. Not at all. If anything, it's a pleasure. You're an interesting conversationalist, something you don't always get in these tiny towns, to be frank. And, if I'm allowed to say, you seem simply delicious. And I was wondering if you want to get a bite sometime.